Hello and welcome back. I'm the Muted Goat. This is episode 3 of my Let's Play Realism Invictus Civilization 4 playthrough as Transoxiana. Where we last left off, we defeated the Iberians, and we are now looking to take out this Apache barbarian city and build a city of our own over here and kind of make this whole bottom peninsula ours. So, yeah, let's see if we can do it. We also have to worry about the Celts here. They have a decent stack, not a very good like city rating stack, but a decent stack on its own. All right, looks like the Apache aren't going down without a fight. I won that one. I got a storyteller circle. It's gonna. Actually, I think a library would be better in the long run for culture. I want to get. Alright, let's look at these stacks. Do they have any settlers in their stuff? No. So, alright, the Celts have backed off. They are not trying to... Our spearman almost died there. Celts currently aren't trying to take out Apache. What I'm worried is one of these, either the Armenians or the Celts are going to come in here and try to build a city. We got 9 turns for a settler. Our army is massive right now, so there's a couple things I want to do. With our battering rams here, we can knock down defenses, or what is it called? City fortifications. And then I'm going to use these battering rams to fog bust. Okay, the Apache are just leaving. Samarkand's affected by an epidemic. That's okay. Alright, we got... bring this archer up. Got a few axemen ready to go. Alright, so workers can get stuff done. Break up this group. One more to knock down the remaining 1%, and then do any fog busting. All this land is effectively fog busted, so we can wait with the rest. We want to take Apache before we do anything. Alright, the Armenians are just kind of exploring a little bit, it looks like. We built a lot of cottages here. I don't know if that's going to hold up. Yeah, I'm just going to start attacking with the Axemen here. And the rest of these can stay. This guy needs to get over here. Probably down here to fog bust. That's the only remaining fog busting needed. Anyone watching this probably knows what fog busting is, but in case you don't, barbarians can only spawn in areas where the fog of war is currently active. So like up here, we can't see what's going on, so barbarians can spawn up here. Down in these squares, you can see it's dark, so barbarians can spawn there. Over here, our cultural borders are close enough where no barbarians spawning that way, so that is why I'm moving troops into the path to make sure they can fog bust. Alright, I'm actually going to start exploring a little bit with this skirmisher, just see what's around us. The spearman's going to stay. Right now he's doing some effective fog busting. Replace him with a battering ram. The reason I want my battering rams to fog bust is they're really only useful to knock down defenses, or fortifications in cities, I should say. So it's still 69%, but we can wait. Only 4 troops left in Apache. Thankfully, it's not on a hill. This should be a high percentage, 98%. Yep. Alright. Just wait with him. You can go there. Now, Toledo's up here, so this was another Iberian city that the Celtics took. And right there. That should be all the fog busting we need. Library. Walls help with happiness because we're in autocracy, so we'll build walls there, even though they don't need them for defense. Alright, there is the Celtic capital. This is a strange continent with these big inland lakes. Oops. 81%. It's a good shot, but two more percent. Or sorry, 2 more troops. %'s good, but we can do even better. I think next turn we'll take that city, Apache. Kind of want to explore the Armenian land down here because it is closer to what we're doing. You can see we've got coast here. There's no chance there's land there, so yeah. Toulouse will be a good Tollhouse? Toolhouse? I don't know how to say that. Will be a good choke point for now. Alright, knock down the fortification. %. This should be pretty high here. 93%. There we go. There's still a spearman in there. 77%. Still gonna wait. The city's basically ours. I don't see any other enemy troops around. So, no use in risking a 22% chance of loss when we'll have a 100% chance of victory later. Let's get everything healed up. The spearmen sent up there. Spearman archer chariot, go there. Let's get a battering ram up there to fog bust. Actually, where's he at? This is the spot. Okay. We need some more workers now. We're about to have a lot more cities. One turn until this settler's done. This is going to be our city spot here. We're at 40% science. That'll improve slightly when we get all of our troops within our borders. But our economy is not going to be that great for a while. Of the civilizations we know, we are number one score-wise right now. Alright, let's build some more spies. Okay, that's not going to try to say that name. Looks like it has a curse word at the end. Let's see, what's in Bukhara right now? Bringing a skirmisher over. Bukhara is our capital, so it has 0 chance of any separatism. So, not worried about that. It's going to be Toll House and Gurganj now. Apache is Gurganj. I looked up Transoxiana because I wasn't sure what that is, and it's basically a Central Asian civilization, so modern day like Uzbekistan. I'm not a history buff, so, which is probably a little odd for someone still playing Civ 4, but I just really like the game. But yeah, we are the Uzbeks. Okay. The Armenian land is dreadful from what I see so far. Toledo. So now, yeah, like I'm already looking at the future. Toledo would be a city worth having for sure. Sugar is a nice resource to get. It'll be a bit before we can have irrigation systems to actually connect up that resource, but right now my main focus is to get this little corner of mine established, get my economy out of the shambles, get our scientific research back up to 60, 70, 80% or something, and then once that happens, kind of build our army back up, and then we can think about attacking. But so far we're doing pretty good. All right, actually, let's bring our... So we've kind of... even their capital is not a good spot. I guess it's going to have some good sea spots, but just a couple clams. And yeah, not much else going on there. So the Armenians don't seem like a threat right now, even though they have a higher score than the Celts currently. It would be the Celts I'm more concerned about as far as being a rival to us. Alright, this is going to hurt our economy more, but let's get a city placed. Kerman. And I'm going to go library right away, just to pop its borders. Thankfully, they have a quarry already. I think another city in here actually wouldn't be bad. We've got some land. These two spots, this copper here, oranges, the spot over there that aren't available, this spot. So I think it's going to be right here, this little plains tile. I am going to build a city. The maintenance won't be terrible because it's so close to our capital. Yeah, so secrets of agriculture were stolen. So espionage's ugly head is already poked up. I'm gonna build walls. Barracks there. Let's keep the spy in Bukhara right now. We want at least one spy in every city. Just to try to help counter some of the espionage stuff.
A horse! A horse! My kingdom for a horse.
Alright, I'm going to do tolls and taxes because you can start building taverns with those, which will help with espionage. There we go. Okay. the Mongols. This is a historical rival of Transoxiana. They were basically conquered by the Mongols. They will do open borders with us. I'm going to do open borders with basically everyone we can right now because I can only do 40% research without losing a ton of gold. Oh wow, the Mongols have an 11-size city right now. It's massive. Let's build spies here. What's going on with the culture over here? So, the Armenians have great culture, apparently. Maybe we should focus more on culture here. Just do a monument to help. They're like pushing in on Samarkand's culture there, so that is something we are going to have to counter. There's the blue civilization over here. The Vikings. They'll do open borders as well. The North Sea Empire. So this could actually be like a in-sea or inland lake, but you can see here on the bottom left it says it's coast, so it's treated as salt water. If the inland seas or lakes get too big, they get treated as salt water. Monument. Sure, we'll do this Tengri temple as well. It's our like pagan temple. Alright, here's Burka. It's the North Sea capital. Orkan Stele provides culture and happiness. Wonder what you need for that. Do you need a pagan temple for that? No, maybe it's just available. Oh, the Chola. They are very weak. 3, 6. So there should be 8 civs on this continent. And There's currently 6 of us, and 1 was destroyed. The Iberians were. Yeah, maybe a monument is needed for that. Alright, now you can build a spy. Oh, I'm sure the Chola want open borders, right? They're trying to take a barbarian city. Oh, you know something I need to do? Let's get in here and avoid unhappiness and unhealthiness in our new cities. Okay, Chinese. Cow cow? Chow chow? I don't know how that is pronounced. They are currently our closest to us in score. Yeah. We're going to accept some open borders. So we have open borders with everyone. I really want Hinduism to spread to us. We could use some of that good old-fashioned religion. Alright, so it's a pretty decent-sized continent. Just it's a weird continent, I will say. This does look like it's going to be an inland sea. Just a salty inland sea. Alright, we've got a barbarian ship skulking around us. We have no navy to speak of right now, so we're just going to let that happen, I guess. Culturally, the Armenians are going to be a problem. Man, the city is size 9. So a lot of this is going to be a function of playing on Monarch. Alright, Mongolia wants us to declare war on the Chola. I could say yes. Chola are very weak. But the reason I don't want to is I don't know who's friends with who. So I'm going to say no right now. The risk of annoying the Mongolians. And speaking of that, let's go here and just see who's friends with who. So the Mongolians are friends with the Armenians. The Armenians are friends with everybody except the North Sea. The Chola are friends with the Armenians and no one else. So I would just have pissed off the Armenians instead of the Mongolians. The Celts are friends with just the Armenians, and looks like North Sea. Actually, everyone's kind of pleased with each other, except the North Sea and the Chinese. Okay. And now the Mongolians are annoyed with us, but that's okay. Getting all these cities connected. Alright, we are still the second most powerful civilization in the world. Which is good, I'm happy about that. Let's go worker. Yeah, so this is, like, I think this is a cool feature of the continent, to have this inland sea here. I wish it would be freshwater, though. But once they get to a certain size, they are no longer considered freshwater in the game. Got more lakes over here. It was a very lakey continent. Alright. What would we like to build in Garage? Let's get their like health and stuff up. Looks like they already have a smokehouse, which is nice, but we're going to go well. Alright, North Sea's attacking the Chola as well. Or no, the Chinese. Things are happening on this continent. That's fine, basically. I want the rest of the continent to kind of beat up on each other. That's cool with me. I need some time to fill out my lands and build up my... Well, like get all my tile improvements done. Cholas, yeah, I'm not worried about what they think.
In this world, nothing can be said to be certain, except death and taxes.
Alright, I could 100% transfer from metal casting, so that's what I'm going to do. Do a Tengri temple while I can. I am worried about Armenian culture right now. I feel okay about my exploration. Now this is going to be... Where'd our guy go? Yeah, we'll find out. I forgot how janky trying to send your troops are through the continent if there's unexplored land. They always treat unexplored land as if there's going to be land there. Alright, there's a worker. I'm going to go tavern. Spy. tavern. Okay. Let's get a Trapper Lodge going. Cancel our deals with the Vikings? Sure. Chow Chow's way to the north. So it wouldn't hurt being friends with them. The Vikings are starting to lose their war, it looks like. Send these battering rams to Gurganj. Because Gurganj could have some separatism problems, conceivably. And Kerman needs some food. So I'm going to build a farm there. It'll take 38 turns, but it's going to happen. And we still have an archer here. It's a Hills archer. They want us to declare war on the Vikings. Sure. I don't think the Vikings have many friends. Alright, let's do Weaver's Shop and Potter's Workshop here to get just some more gold per turn. Alright, people get mad at us for declaring war on their friend. The Mongols. And obviously the Vikings. Okay. That's fine. I would like more of an alliance with the Chinese. Alright, let's get one more spy going.
And them that
Alright,
take
there's
the
metal
sword
casting.
shall perish by the sword.
Yeah, let's do drama. We'll need those theaters to help with our culture problems. Yeah, it's pretty good distribution right now. I can grow one more. Kerman's going to need all the food they can get, so I'm going to go Hunter's Cabin. Potter's Workshop. Alright, we can bump our science up. Let's get it up to 50% now. Alright, there's another spy. I think a forge will be better than a toll house here. Smarkand should have pretty good food here. They're stagnant. Huh? Yeah. So I guess Hunter's Cabin's not the way to go. I'm going to go Forge. Crewman doesn't have a spy currently. Smokehouse, Granary. So you can see their size too, and are already not growing. Actually, before a river dock, let's... No, I'm going to wait till we can build at least a trireme, so river dock is fine. We go Granary, Gurganj, or Gurganj. Start building some farms.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances.
60% transfer for ironworking. It would be nice to get a source of iron as well. With ironworking, we can upgrade our archers as well to composite bowmen. And a great scientist. That's a really good first great person. I'm going to build the National Academy in Bukhara. Theater. Oh, Celts declared war on the Armenians. That's interesting. I don't think they have a chance to take Armavir here. Smokehouse, Granary. forge. Oh, I need a theater here for sure. See, like they've got this source of marble, not ours. Not us. So I guess I wouldn't mind if the Celts punch the Armenians in the face and knock their culture back a little bit. An Armenian spy was just caught. They're asking us to declare war against the Celts. I'm going to say no. Celts have a stronger army than theirs. They want us to attack the Armenians. Or declare war, at least. The Armenians are friends with everyone, so I'm going to say no. Just going to stay out of that. Alright. Let's do a worker. And we need to get a settler going. Iron working is done.
It is glowing hot.
Okay. Ritual reveals coffee. Maybe there's coffee near us. Hinduism spread to our lands. Yes, we are going to start those. I would like it to spread to all of our cities as soon as possible. Greenery, do a Hindu temple. Do we have iron anywhere? Here. Okay. So maybe instead of here, we go here for this city. So we get the iron and the copper. What do we lose out on? Nothing else. We don't get to use the oranges as a tile, but we replace it with iron. That's an upgrade. We could also go here and get these two tiles. Nope, that one's already in Samarkand's radius, so yeah, we go here, I think. I don't generally like building on top of resources, but in this case, I think it'll be okay. Alright, for now, I'll go fishing docks. Get a settler going. No, we don't even... Yeah, we need these settlers to... I haven't been focusing on Toll House here. It's going to be a great city. We just need to... Samarkand... Bukhara. Alright. get a few more resources here. Food resources locked up. We no longer have access to our cows for a health resource because we are Hindu, but that's okay.
When people lack features,
ritual.
their tendencies are not corrected. When
Caste
they do not have
system we are
ritual,
not going to
moral
do.
principles, then their lawlessness is not controlled.
I am going to do meditation. Stonecutter. I think after meditation I'm going to go shipbuilding. Just so I can get triremes out here to take care of all these stupid barbarian ships. And then maybe fog bust where the barbarian ships are coming from. Alright. Let's take a look at our... Confederation would help our economy as far as maintenance, but we get happiness from walls and barracks with autocracy, so I'm going to keep that. Rule of fear. We don't need the military production anymore, so I'm going to go to traditional custom. And civil religion. No +1 happiness in cities with state religion. We lose that Orkhan Steli, but this increases our espionage in all cities, so yeah, we're going to have some unhappiness here, which is going to cause some separatism issues. Okay.
دستورات شما منتظر دستورات شما هستم دستورات شما
I actually don't know if battering rams help with separatism.
چه چیزی احتیاج دارید
So Smarkian's unhappy. Oh, this place can't grow yet. I need happiness. Let's build some more cottages. Just keeping the war with the North Sea Empire because the Chinese like it. Yeah, they're still unhappy. And we're about to build a city too. Let's get a chariot over there. Separatism is fine here.
برنامه چیست؟ در خدمتم.
The Mongol want us to cancel our deals with the Chola. It's like, why? Sure.
منتظر دستورات شما هستم.
We need some way to hook up our luxury, or like take advantage of our luxury resources. And more workers will help. Alright, we are coming up on an hour here. There's a stone cutter, so another worker can't help. Or can't hurt, sorry. Build our new city for Ghana. We're now losing 15 gold a turn, but that's alright. Start them with a, what do they want? Carpenter? That works. Let's drop our science. Yeah. That's fine. We got a lot of open borders, so we'll just swim in the wake of all of our friends technologically and try to overtake them later. The unhappiness and the unhealthiness is definitely harder with the higher difficulties, so that is something I am learning right now. But yeah, I'm going to call that an episode, and I will see you in the next one.